checking the bees today. You can see right here we have their food for the winter. Winter patties. I'm gonna go out and give it to them. Okay, we're going in. Take a look at what's going on in here. We see the bees are active. That's good. And we put this spacer. I put this spacer on for the winter months. And then I take a nice one of these patties. Hard to do with only one hand. I got one and I put it around this opening like that, and they can come up and eat it when they want it. And that's about it, and then I close it back up. Now they're already coming up and eating it. See them? They came right up and they're eating it. That's good. Okay, let's talk about winter feeding. Now, as you saw, I just used winter patties is what they're called. It's sugar and nutrients, and it's working into a patty, and you put it around the top of the hive to feed them in the winter. Now, some may be saying, why do that? Why not just leave more honey for them? You won't have to feed them. Well, as you can see, there's two boxes here. The bottom box is their brood box. The top box is the honey box. That's what I leave for honey for them for the winter. If I leave more and put another box on, then they have to keep that warm in the winter. It leaves more space for them to have to heat to keep it warm. And here in the Northeast in New England where I live, it gets cold in the winter. So I don't want to put too many hives on. Now this one here behind me, I did leave an extra honey super on top. I normally don't. The only reason I did is the queen had laid brood in that and put honey in it, and I didn't want to take it late in the year, so I just left it, and we'll see how that does. Hopefully they'll be okay, but I fed them too as well. But that's why you don't put another box on and leave more honey, because it leaves them more space that they have to heat in the winter, because all winter long they leave the inside of the hive warm so the queen doesn't die. They cluster around the queen and keep the queen warm. So I'll put the winter patties in there. This is December 1st, so I'll put the winter patties in probably every 2 to 3 weeks. I check them to see how much is left, and I continue feeding them. Now, do you need to do this every winter? Well, the answer is no. If you have enough honey, and the season and the weather allows, they'll bring honey in after you collect. But this year, they didn't collect much honey at the end of the year, so they were eating their stores, and they're not out yet, but by the middle of December, end of December, they might have been out, and I don't want to take that chance. I'd rather feed them all winter and have bees in the spring. Of course, I treated the bees for mites in the fall twice, because most of the time when you lose your bees in the winter, because of mites, weakened the hive before winter came. But all my hives are strong and they're going good. So hopefully this spring I'll have lots of spring honey. And that's about it for now. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.